Today on Judge Porter.
Well, let's start with this. How do you know Mr. Ruiz? Do you actually know him?
I had just been at the library. I watch a lot of documentaries and I go there. And I happened to watch a documentary that talked about graffiti and gangs.
That's my point exactly. I've been saying that to her for the last 6 months now.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Porter is presiding. Court is now in session.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. We're here for case number 6129, Beverly Anne Whitfield versus Mateo Ruiz. Can you please come to the podium? Ms. Whitfield, good morning.
Hi, Judge.
Mr. Ruiz, good morning.
Good morning, Your Humbleness.
Well, thank you. Actually, it's your honor, but your humbleness is, we'll see if we can look into that. Ms. Whitfield, you are suing Mr. Ruiz over what you call a gang-related mural?
Yeah, absolutely. This man is a hoodlum. Let me tell you, he is ruining the neighborhood. He is costing me tens of thousands of dollars. Judge, I am so upset, and I want to thank you for letting me come here today.
Okay.
To present my case.
All right, I got you. Well, let's start with this. How do you know Mr. Ruiz? Do you actually know him?
Yes, I know him very well. I own a duplex, half of a duplex, and Mr. Ruiz is renting the other side of the duplex.
Okay, where's this mural located?
It's on the wall of our building.
Is it on the side of the building where you reside?
Well, no, it's on the other side of the duplex.
Okay, so I want to make sure I understand this correctly. There is a duplex. Mm-hmm. Okay,
yes.
One structure.
Yes.
You said you rent or you own?
No, I own mine, and he rents the other side.
Okay, so you live on one side, and he lives on the other side.
Yes.
And the mural that's in question is on the side where he resides.
Yes, it's on the far side.
Okay, so I guess my question is, how is that affecting you?
Can I show you this picture? Can I show you?
Let me see what you have, because I have a picture here.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that is the same one that I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how is this affecting me?
Can you show that to Mr. Ruiz? Mr. Ruiz, does that mural look familiar to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this the mural in question?
Yes, Your Honor. That's a mural of my abuelita Rosa. May she rest in peace. And it's been really emotionally distressing.
I'm sorry, did you say that was your la abuela?
Sí, yeah.
Ah, okay. Ma'am, I don't know how your Spanish is, but do you know what abuela is?
Grandma?
Okay, please continue.
I live in Miami.
So Miss Whitfield has been a nightmare neighbor. After I did this mural, which I had permission from my landlord, Marta Delgado. I have a letter along with an art grant. Unfortunately, the art grant fell through. And so I came up out of pocket for this mural.
I'm sorry, did you say you had an art grant?
I did.
Who issued the grant? I'm just curious. What organization?
The city of Mango Park.
Hold on for 1 second. So you got permission from the property owner. So the property is owned by one person.
That side. Of
his
the building.
side.
Yeah, his side. But it totally affects me. People drive by the street, they go on the street, they drive by the house, they see this gang-related, look at the skeletons,
Your
halos.
Honor, the community.
I mean, this is just unbelievable. I am so upset.
How did you equate that a portrait of his La Abuela is gang related? I'm lost on that.
I took a look at it, and
okay.
I had just been at the library. I watch a lot of documentaries, and I go there, and I happened to watch a documentary that talked about graffiti and gangs and all these bright colors and skeletons and roses. It's all here. It's all here. And I saw it in the documentary.
You
so
should
I
check out
know,
the documentary
I know.
about neighbors that mind their own business.
Hold on. Mr. Ruiz, sir, let me ask you, what's your ethnicity, sir?
Mexican American.
Mexican. Is there an event down in Mexico that celebrates or called Day of the Dead?
Yes, sir.
Are you
Dia
familiar
de los
with that?
Muertos. Yes, and a lot.
Are you familiar with that, ma'am?
No, I'm not.
Mr. Ruiz, sir, can you, this is your moment to give this court an education in that particular holiday. Can you tell us what that is, sir?
Sure. So that's a day where we honor our ancestors. And that's exactly what I was trying to do with this murals. And a lot of the themes involved include the Day of the Dead themes on that.
Okay. Would that explain why there's a skeleton in that mural?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And again, you're honoring your late grandmother. Okay. Now, you said that you received not only permission from the property that the owner of the particular duplex where you reside, but you also received an art grant from the city of Mango Park. Correct? Can you tell us how the...
Yeah, for this? For this?
Yes.
For this painting.
For that.
Oh.
What's I'm not understanding.
yeah.
What's the controversy, ma'am?
Well, because if someone didn't know about the background of this picture and they're driving down the street, let me tell you, last week, my nephew, he just got his real estate license. And he went online and he did a CMA, a market analysis.
I'm familiar with that.
And it turns out that my home is worth $60,000 less. And I bet you it's because of things like this graffiti.
Objection, Your Honor.
Horrible.
Okay.
He's costing me money and aggravation.
Okay. Mr. Ruiz, how would you like to respond to
A
that?
ridiculous claim, because if you study the markets around LA, Brooklyn, New York, Miami, and Wynwood, all of the property value after these art pieces go up skyrocket. Everybody wants to come, like she says, and take pictures and live there. And so she should be thanking me, if not compensating me, for what I've done here.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Ms. Whitfield. There are a lot of circumstances that cause a particular depreciation for property. Okay? It could be something as the neighborhood going down. It could be the fact that you're not keeping your property upkeep. It could be a lot of different factors, okay? But here's the thing that's interesting to me. The city of Mango Park told this young man, look, hold on, before I get to that.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it for, because Mango Park doesn't just go to a person and say, we want you to paint this. How did they come across, how did that happen? How did that collaboration take place?
Several other murals in the community. You've probably seen my work before. And some of the people from the city came to me and asked if I wanted to apply. And I did. Initially, it was granted. Unfortunately, it fell through and they ended up going in another direction.
Let me ask this question. This particular duplex, on the side where you reside, does it face like the street? Meaning there's not another building there, there's not a house there, it faces the street?
Correct.
Okay, am I correct in saying that?
Yes. This is street right there.
Because the reason I asked that question is because it would appear to me that Mango Park said, we want this mural where everyone can see it when they're passing down the street, which is why they granted him the art grant to begin with. And you said that they asked permission from the owner of the duplex where you reside.
Yes, my landlord, Marta Delgado.
Okay. Well, here's the other thing I don't understand. Why are you suing him?
Excuse me? Why what?
Why are you suing him?
I'm suing him because it's his fault. It's because of this man. I'm losing money. I have stress. I have to drive by. My friends have to drive by.
He doesn't own the property.
I know, but he's the one that created this graffiti.
He doesn't own the property. The his land, you said it was landlady or landlord? I forgot.
Landlord.
Landlord, he owns the property. That's the person that should be standing there, not him. So the person that you really need to be focusing your lawsuit is not even here. Okay, he's got nothing to do with that. He got permission from that landlord to paint that mural. The city of Mango Park also got in contact with not only him, but I'm assuming that landlord as well, and said, we want this because we feel that it will help beautify the neighborhood. Let me ask you this question. When did you complete this artwork?
About 6 months ago.
6 months ago. And I'm willing to bet if I go through the documentation that the property value that you said started to go down was prior to that. I bet it is.
That's not what my nephew told me. I mean, and he's a real estate agent. He
Okay,
just got his license.
did your nephew say that the property value has gone down since you purchased it? Or did he say, you know what, since this mural has come up, the property value is going down?
He said in the
I
last
bet
meeting.
it's the former.
Well,
I bet that mural has absolutely nothing to do with the property value.
he's a licensed real estate agent, and that's what he told me. And
Did you check to get a second opinion on that?
no, I mean, he's my nephew, and he went to school to get his license, so I trusted him.
When it comes to money, it doesn't hurt to get a second opinion on certain things. Because for all I know, your nephew may be incompetent. He may not be a very good real estate agent. He might not even know what the hell he's doing and giving you bad information. And you're working and you're going off that.
Yeah. But also, my friends, my family, they don't like the way that looks. And they were the
Your
ones that
family
really,
what?
they don't like they don't like that mural. They're the ones that really
What's
encouraged
the
me.
issue they have with the mural? I think it's
The
lovely.
colors, it's distracting on the street, it's scary.
The whole
How is it-
community loves it, Your Honor.
How is it
I don't-
scary?
I don't know. The skeleton, the flowers.
So let me get this right.
halo.
What you're saying is there seems to be a cultural thing that he painted that's making you feel uncomfortable. That's where you're going with this, correct?
I didn't think of it in a cultural way.
It is a cultural way. And then the other part that's bothering me, this man has told you, that is my grandmother. Did you have a grandmother?
Yeah, I too.
Did you love your grandmother?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I don't know what you did to honor your grandmother. He honored his grandmother in a way that he's sharing his love for that woman where everybody can enjoy it. And he's adding some of his culture to the painting. And he has told you what it meant. He has told you, hey, the Day of the Dead, we celebrate our ancestors. And you're taking the position of, I don't give a damn. I don't like it. It needs to come down. Well, luckily for you, the landlord and the city doesn't agree with you. Also, I don't agree with you. As a matter of fact, I don't even like your attitude about this issue. Okay? You are just so, I don't know you personally, but on this topic, you are so vile and disgusting that you don't even want to recognize that this man is sharing a love that he's given to the rest of the world. And you're like,
Well, I'm angry. I'm angry, Judge. I'm angry. This bothers me. This bothers me. And
it
so
bothers
many
you that
ways.
he's celebrating his grandmother.
No, not that he celebrates his grandmother, but that this is distracting. You know, it took a lot.
And then the other thing I don't understand, from your point of view where you live, lady, you can't even see it unless you walk around to his side of the duplex.
That's my point exactly. I've been saying that to her for the last 6 months
If you
now.
don't
or
like
driving
it,
down the street.
if you don't like it, don't take your behind on that side of the house. I'm pretty sure there are other ways to get to your residence. That is not the only way. Am I correct in saying that?
But still, I have to drive down the street and
You could
pass
drive
it.
around the other side
Well-
if it bothers you that much. But the city likes it, landlord likes it, he likes it, and after I looked at it, you know what? I like it. So your case is dismissed. Oh, by the way, if I need a building painted, I'm gonna hit you up.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Your
All
Honor.
righty.
I appreciate what Judge Porter said. That's his opinion. But for me, this is graffiti. This is gangster related. And I think I'm going to sell my house.
I just want to say a big thank you to Judge Porter and the court for hearing me out today. Justice was served. He's a very intelligent man. And this isn't just a win for me. This is for La Raza.